For someone who campaigned on ending forever wars, U.S. President Joe Biden now faces a conflict in Gaza. But as Israel's U.S.-backed war against Hamas intensifies and Palestinian civilian deaths mount, a growing number of Muslim American and Arab American leaders are warning President Biden that he's losing support from their communities in ways that could cost him in next year's election. Arab Americans, who account to 1.08% of American population, overwhelmingly backed Biden in the 2020 elections. They were expected to support him again in next year's upcoming election, but with his handling of the war in West Asia, President Biden's support among Arab American voters has sharply decreased, plummeting to dismal and unprecedented numbers. According to a new poll conducted by the Arab American Institute, support for Biden's upcoming re-election bid from Arab Americans has dropped by a whopping 42 percentage points. It has now come down to 17% from 59% in 2020. The poll found that if the elections were held today, 40% Muslim and Arab Americans would vote for former President Trump, the Republican frontrunner, marking the first time in the 26 years of polls that the majority of Arab Americans did not claim to prefer the Democratic Party. It is the latest evidence that Biden's campaign for a second term in office is rapidly losing Muslim and Arab American support over his staunch support of Israel. These voters have traditionally voted for Democratic candidates and are prominent in hotly contested states like Michigan, Ohio, and Pennsylvania that could decide the 2024 presidential election.
The president knows that Muslims and those perceived to be Muslim have endured a disproportionate number, certainly of hate-fueled attacks, right, as we talk about what we're seeing here. And so he also understands that many of our Muslim, Arab American, and Palestinian American loved ones and neighbors are worried about the hate being directed at their communities. And so leaders at every level of this administration will continue. We're going to continue to engaging with the Muslim community, the Arab American community, and Palestinian American leaders to hear their concerns.
WION World is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news updates on the move.